happening, guys? This is GundamLegacyExtreme here today to do a review on my custom painted 1.5 Gundam Dark Type from the Gundam 00V side stories. Now this is the regular 1.5 Gundam from the Gundam 00I and P side stories. But I've taken the liberty of custom painting him to the dark type colors because I prefer the dark type colors over the regular 1.5 colors. Now it's not an exact repaint because I did make the mistake of not painting this and these red as well. But I really don't care because I think having a little bit of gray besides just the joints to tempo out the red and the black works perfectly. Also, the forehead jewel and the chest are supposed to be purple, as are the condensers right here, but I colored them red, because I like the red condensers. Now, you guys are probably looking at this and going, it looks like the Reborns Gundam. Yes, it does. Though this also isn't the exact Reborns Gundam, this is the Reborns Gundam in Trans Am mode, which he cannot do because this was before they were able to figure out how to put Trans Am into the pseudo GN drives. I think only pseudo GN drives set up in the twin drive system or with two GN drives in general can do Trans Am, but I'm not sure about that, so don't quote me on that. But anyway, this isn't about him. I just brought him in for a comparison real quick. And you will see him again in a little while. Stay standing. Alright. Anyway. Being a paint job, it is a little stiff, so don't mind me if you hear me cringing a bit. Arms will rotate 360. Go out about that far. Rotate below the shoulder. Bend at the elbow at one point, but then you can bend it again right here just a little bit. This is a leftover transformation joint from the Reborns Gundam, by the way. The waist can go up about that far, down about that far. Again, leftover transformation joint from Reborns Gundam. Rotate 360. Front skirts come molded separately and can go up about that far. Back skirts come molded together, but you can separate them again. Left over from him, and he fell over, but I don't care. Legs can go forwards about that far, back about that far, in and out. Bend at the knee at two joints, really nice. And you could put it back and pop these apart if you really so desired. Again, leftover transformation joint. Foot can go forwards and back, side to side, rotate a little bit, and once again, the leftover transformation joint for Reborn's cannon. So yeah, this right here is actually the 1 Gundam, not the 1.5 Gundam. I will get into that in a little while. But hands also will wiggle, rotate 360. I forgot, head will look up and down, forwards and back, rotate some. Now, real quick comparison again. Most of you are thinking, this is probably just a straight remold of the Reborns Gundam, and there's no real point to buying it. That's where you're wrong! There are some parts that are actually completely molded differently. Take, for example, let me pull off one of these GN drives, if I can. Well, anyway. Their forearm parts are completely different. It was remolded completely to accept the GN drives. I mean, it was remolded completely differently from accepting the GN drives to accepting those condensers and also having those pegs. The whole upper torso, no, the whole torso in general is completely remolded, as you can see. Here where it's a triangular shape pattern, it's a dome shape pattern on the Reborns, on the 1.5 Gundam. Also, You have a higher collar since there's no GN cannon head. What else is different? I think, yeah, the whole back of the Gundam also is different because it was redesigned to accept the GN drive housing instead of the GN cannon in the back. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all their differences. Other than that, they are pretty much. Oh yeah, the forearms. The forearms are completely molded differently, so that they can't flip around for like this would. So you can give it the pincher claws from the GN cannon. So yeah, that's pretty much their differences. If you would like to see the review of him, click on him. Click right here, right now, to go to his review. Otherwise, stay tuned for part 2, where I will be going over all of his accessories and the .5 backpack. See you in a few, people.